My name is Fabrizio Fournier. I'm a culinary student at Kendall College, and this time I have the opportunity to interview Juntian Jim, who works at River Casino as assistant manager of VIP service. Hi, thank you for having me this afternoon. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Can you explain a little bit what your uh, responsibilities or your duties in VIP service?
Sure, my pleasure. So, as Fabrizio mentioned before, my name is Yuntian Zhang. You can call me Tian. I work for Rivers Casino as assistant management of the VIP services. So, our VIP lounge is open daily to serve the VIP customers. And during the operation hours, we have a food outlet and we also do the beverage services. And we are eligible for providing the information for the guests upon their request.
Nice. So, do you mind if we start the interview?
Of course, please.
How does the human resources work in the casino?
For any company, I believe human resource will be the heart of the whole operation because everyone getting to know the company getting recruited through human resources. So it has the detailed database of everyone who's in the team.
Perfect. How does the casino manage the motivation between employees?
We try to guarantee or maintain everyone who works for River Casino, they're having fun. So we make them love their job. And also we make our team like a big family and everybody gets support. And we try to communicate with each other as often as we could. And we share this information, we share our correct attitude, and we try to enjoy what we do.
Perfect. How does the casino solve any conflict between the staff?
Conflict, all of a sudden sounds a serious word, but actually it's never difficult to solve because we usually, if we catch a conflict or maybe an argument or disagreement, we solve it immediately through communication. So besides avoiding the problem, we solve it as soon as we figure it out there's something going on. And as I mentioned, it's always good to listen to each other even though we may have the different backgrounds, different opinions, different culture, but as long as we are the same in the team, we do our best.
Perfect. So, how's the process of recruiting new employees?
So the procedure will be first the department manager, they have to create a job. So if they have the requirement on a new position, they create the job description and then it will get approved by the human resource. And once this procedure is done, the human resource will start recruiting. And for more information about a Rivers job, you can visit playrivers.com under the employment website. There will always be new jobs offering and jobs opening for anyone who's interested.
Nice. Um, how hard is to find the appropriate employee for the position?
I would say the appropriate employee, the definition is a little bit broad because that's the reason why we always have to have an interview because before we really recruit anyone, so we get to know the employee in personal and we define not only on their experiences but also on their personal personalities. So after the talk, especially the interview, we get to know whether this employee can handle the position, the job, or not. So based on that decision, we make our recruitment.
Okay. So, when you start working here, do you took any ground decisions?
What do you mean by wrong decisions?
What I mean is like if you took any
You mean probably you mean the mistakes, right?
exactly.
Yes, I would say well, it's not excuses for me, but everyone made mistakes. So of course, in the beginning, when I was not so familiar with anything, yeah, I made mistakes. Well, no matter big or small, but as long as I figure out there's something going wrong, I don't hide it, so it's never a fear of making mistakes. I take it as a learning experience, so I could discuss with the supervisor, the manager, let them to help me and to correct it. So at least I can promise I don't make the same mistakes for a second time.
And the last question should be, what has helped you to manage your position?
Good question. I would say I don't get my job done by myself, so I always share and I get support from my team. And this is something very important, especially when you're working with someone else. You have to remember you're not alone. So after I go through my work, after I get used to it, after I get to know everything, I'm pretty confident about what I'm doing. And always, you have to have the willingness to learn something new because the world is changing the whole time. And especially when you're dealing with different customers, you have to know what you're doing. And with the team support, it helped me a lot.
Well, it has been really nice to meet you, and I really appreciate for your help doing this interview, and thank you very much.
You're welcome. It was a great time talking with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.